This mission has been an epic. Should we hire our sergeant yet? How many more days? Once we finish this, we can hire our sergeant. Huzzah. Should have known Brigand Marksman have Headhunter, the fuckers. 230. I feel like prices aren't that good here right now. Thanks for the follow over. Let's do some window shopping. Rondell daggers are sexy. Love them. Witch hunters. I can hire witch hunters. The thing is, they can't be converted. Can anyone confirm that, please? Can the witch hunters be converted? Oh wow, 760 for a squire. That is very nice. Walking in the shadow of Davkul, you were bound to find men such as Vaidekind. He is keen on joining the company, in particular because you are in command of it, and more particularly because he believes Davkul has chosen you. What are your stars? Oh, perfect. This is a late game lad. This is a late game lad. He's very important. We've got to keep this boy alive. Fatigue-wise, he's not that great, so I think this is a two-handed mace user, or maybe a two-handed flail user. What do you lads reckon? Two-handed mace or two-handed flail? Let's do some fatigue calculations. So, max fatigue 1 star is 3 to 4, so call it 35. So, let's call it 140. If he wears heavy armor, it'll be, again, let's call it 35 plus 20 is 55. Takes him to 95. Minus, let's say, 20 for gear is 75. 75 if he's wearing super heavy armor and a two-handed flail. Yeah, his hit points fucking suck. I think two-handed flail, because eventually in my formation, I want a 7 and 5 formation, which when we're up against huge groups of people, we're going to go like this, where these two guys are sword tanks and these outside guys are flail two-handers. So they can swing their flails in circles like that. And then we'll have two-handed mace lads there for some crowd control. Dagger guy in the front, two-handed sword. And then we'll have our bannerman in the middle. We'll have probably polearm, archer, and then depending on the fight there will be spare, two-handed cleaver, something else. We certainly can with axes, but I feel like the flails kind of fits the cultist so much better, doesn't it? It really does. And what I'm really hoping is that I can justify having him use a orc flail, because the cultist levels will hopefully offset the huge fatigue cost of the orc flails. Because the orc flails give you a stun chance, they can roll quite high, they can do insane damage. So this is our two-handed flail lad. Right, so who's the lucky fucker to get that guy? And by the way, everybody with who's a cultist should be named after a viewer. So Mazuma is taken. Leaf is not a viewer name. We don't need him to be. He's not a cultist. Rymar, okay, so who wants to get in? Rymar can get taken. Okay, I'm gonna start just taking names then. Kratox. Cultist, Herald. Who's next? James. Cultist, Sparrow 4 is taken. Cultist, Stobbie is taken. Cultist, Marden, taken. Cultist. James, you wanna die? Go à bois. Okay, so Venthorn and Ducey, just start squealing when you want to get put in when the next cultist event, when the next person joins as a cultist or something similar. So now, who is the worst person in this group? Ludolf. It's Hubert. Okay. So Hubert will be a reserve. What kind of formation should we go for here? Let's put... Gould can go back on the front line now. Okay, I've got some rejigging of the lads to do. And then of these guys, who needs to be in... Leaf, actually I don't mind on the front line. I like him breaking shields. Goaboa needs to be on the back line. Ideally with a two-handed axe. Just so he can break shields. As a level 1, that's really all I can expect out of him. Let's go for a 7 and 5 formation. So, sword, axe guy to break shields, regular old crap spear guy. We do need another guy to use an axe to break shields though, so James, you can do that. Facilitate those two. Pass on myself with those. Okay. It's a good point, Emon. But we will pay for some training as soon as we're able to. But that's Hilgold. He needs to be on the front line. Hubert is the crap one. That's the guy who's on the front line. Give me some good armor here. 105 is actually pretty good. Good gold, the mace lad. You got a mace, just doesn't have a shield. Yeah, perfect. And we have him between the two axe guys, so there are shields going to be broken around him all the time. Got 70 to 95, 40 to 70, nowhere near. Maybe we just leave the battle whip as a reserve item and then you just attack like this normally. Quick check for shields on the back line. Sorted. Hubert, you're just there for moral support. This mission has been bloody great for us. Really hope we can finish it. We're going to get a nice payday. We've got loads of XP. Cash money. Assault, we can make profit off of that, but let's not waste any more time. Finally get our sergeant in here. Drill sergeant. The drill sergeant was a mercenary once, but an injury ended his career prematurely. Now he drills discipline into your men and yells a lot to make sure that everyone learns from their mistakes. Makes your men gain 20% more experience at level 1 with 2% less each further level. So good. Makes men in reserve never lose mood from not taking part in battle. That is amazing, camp follower. 750. Yeah, very soon we can get our second one, so I just got to keep saving. 220. God, like I shouldn't be complaining. Cheap tools, always good. Yep, dagger. Our first retinue member, indeed. Imagine if there's a follower, especially for the Davkul guys, like, you know, a Davkul priest who comes around with you, increases the chances of finding other Davkul guys, and helps to offset the 3 stars barbarians. We can try this. We're probably going to have to abandon this, but it's worth a try, unless we can pull some reinforcements in with us. This is going to be chosen in this one. Reavers and a few warhounds. No, we can't do that. I mean, we could probably win that fight, but not without taking unacceptable losses. There's level 4s on the front line. They will get fucking ruined. That's a pity. I don't have time to hang around. Oh, let's keep adventuring. Weissenstadt, Blankhoom, Dunkelwald, Tonde, and Karakan. We want to look for forks in the road like that. Find a new town. I hate these defend from raiding party missions, but we are very low on funds, and if this pays, then I can get more salt. Quite a salty map. Hey. I love a good thief. Ooh, zombies. Oh no, a necromancer. It's only some and some. That's actually doable. So anyone with... Well, a crucial thing in this fight is going to be whipping those ghosts. I need to get in range of those ghosts. Hell, man, those fire lancers would be really good for ghost hunting, wouldn't they? I kind of got to do things a little bit differently here. I need to send a necromancer hunting party out. That 59. We'll send these guys to flank, and then these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will have to hold that central formation. I've only got the one whip, I'm sorry to say. I wonder if this isn't the time that I put Stobbie on the front line. We'll keep him there because he's going to have to go left and right. What did it say? A few geists. God, and I have to fight them on uneven ground. This is going to suck. Kind of have to wait just to see where ghosts are. Ghosts are a lot harder to hit. They get defense the further away they are from the target attacking them. Okay, so there's our necromancer. These 3 in the middle are going to go 1, 2, 3. Leave a space. Put Sparrow 4 there. 1, 2, 3. Leave a space. Put Azuma there. It's only 2 dice. That's not too bad. Don't riposte yet. Oh, whoopsie. James, you were supposed to go there. Oh, fail. I can agree with that. Not getting paid enough for this shit. Well, if there's any chance I can move forward and actually get attacks off on the ghosts, that's amazing. Should have dropped the damn dog. If we're lucky. Oof, if we are lucky, as I was saying, that ghost will move up. I can drop the dog there, and the ghost can then get nibbled by the dog. Flanking on the south is going to be difficult to impossible. Remember, with these unarmed zombies, a lot of the times you can just move straight past them. But I needed more whips for this. I don't have enough whips. Doing this with only one whip is going to be not easy, but it's certainly possible. Pretty sure. Oh, fuck's sake. Clutch. Off. Damn it. I think because he's breaking, it's not worth reposting. Yeah, 47. I love the zombies. The hungover zombies. I've got to survive probably one more turn of getting screamed at. The waterman guy. There's even a guy who plays with a horse. Yeah, that's something I never thought about. Fearsome isn't going to proc on these Vidagangos, but... Oh no, hang on. So, having Fearsome against the zombies isn't going to help make the necromancers' morale break anymore. Oh, spear. Stobbie! If only I had a ranged fighter. My kingdom for a bowman. Good dodging. And that one is executed as well. Excellent. This necromancer better start feeling a bit nervous. And stay down. So this is a perfect situation here where, like, if Mazuma had AP and he had taunt, he could taunt and the necromancer would come forward. Under other circumstances I might try to dagger that one down, because that's basic mail. Basic mail is a staple of the first 200 days. Die, fucker. Dodging, lads. Good job. Come on, one more. Yes. I love the sound effects in this game. They've done such a good job with the sounds. The blunt weapons especially sound very satisfying. Lovely crunch. Oh, hello. Best sound effect in the game, orc flail. That lovely thunk. Sounds like they used an aluminium baseball bat. Oh, more. Damn. That is true. The sound of a dying goblin. Lovely. Plus ones. You guys are fucking killing me with these plus ones. Oh yeah, breakdown epiphanies. Bloody great. Fearsome is at level 8, so I think two-handed mace lad, it's time to get recover. I love the idea of having the sound recording person in studio with you, and they're like, okay, cool, so here's what I need. Make the sound like you're drowning in your own blood. And action. I think we can keep this set up, but maybe do something a bit more normal. Yeah, you know what we're up against. Again, I've got to do the exact same fight again. I'm not getting paid enough for this. Okay, I have to rejig some armor around. Okay, so 83 armor. 98. 28. 74 and 72 hit points is fine. 72, we got 80 there. $98, $90, $88, $88. Yeah, don't you fucking take my assault. That setup that we had was pretty good, but I wonder if we can just go with a straight 7 and 5. Because we honestly, it kind of felt like we could blow through those guys, the zombies, with comparative ease. Fuckers. Oh. I take one look at the terrain. I'm like, oh no. What's up, Lemon? Now, we've been recording for 2 hours. We'll do another hour. And I'm going to call it a night. Run forward, gentlemen. Oh, he's going to be a pain in the ass to get hold of. Oh, really? Really? Oh, these are actually my favorite enemy type once my squad is fully up and running. So I've got a 4 square of effect with the banner, so 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, that's fine. If my whip user gets bogged down, this could be difficult. And this is kind of a bait to get put into height disadvantage, but any attack that I can get onto a ghost is worth taking. Now I just got to get in range of that one, and it is range of 3 tiles. 1, 2, 3. So it pretty much feels like I'm going to just try going around. I think Sparrowfall has the best chance of getting into contact with that necromancer. So I've got to kill, let's see, so Kratox is freed up. Get in there. The decapitation is amazing. It's one less zombie that can be raised up. Oof. Close. Not yet, Lemon. I've been meaning to, but the thing is, I'm still in that habit of 2,000 hours of, you know, just taking whatever missions I can. I'm just going from nearest village to nearest village, just taking missions, trying to get money. It's day 50 something. We've only just got my first camp follower. I feel like I absolutely want to check out the arena. I absolutely want to check out all the southern content. But I also feel like I'm just in that phase of trying to stabilize my campaign going. When we started Cultists, we didn't start with a group of guys who can, you know, reasonably feel like they have a chance of doing well in the arena from the start. Cultists. Yeah, Torvald is looking very dead. Oof. Shit. Ah, thank goodness for rotation and for stunning. Stobbie, you absolute god. Who is the Stobbie guy? He's amazing. What an absolute living god. Women yearn for him. Men want to be him. I can't wait to get rolling with Fearsome. The thing I want to see most of all is a fully geared and leveled group of cultists with Fearsome against Lindworm. I'm really hoping that we can have the new solution to Lindworm. The big unholds. Why did I go and move Torvald straight into contact with that zombie again? I just rotated him out. It's because I'm too busy talking with chat. Actually playing. Fucking chat, you guys are the worst. At least he can't be possessed. He'll only get one swing. At least he's disarmed. Again, this fucking Stobbie, this guy. What a beast he is. The thing is, though, with the new change to Fearsome, is that 10% of the person attacking, 10% of their results, so let's call it 60. So, with every time you hit someone, it lowers the target's resolve is about 20%. So let's call it 12. So if I stab that Lindworm, the 200 becomes 188. Stab him again, 174. So it's not like you can't, you know, break their resolve. It is doable. It's just fucking difficult. It must be cumulative. Because otherwise this entire playthrough is going to be wasted. I really hope it's cumulative. Well, even so, for a substantial part of the game, my lads are going to have dire wolf armor attachments. And they're all going to have pretty damn high resolve. So they're all going to have, I'm going to leave their resolve at 60, but their resolve will increase even further from cultist levels. Plus the AoE resolve from the bannerman. So it's not impossible that my guys could have close to 100 resolve. So let's say minus 20 resolve to most targets. Minus 25 because they're going to have the wolf pelts. Pretty good. Make your tanks differently. Ranged guys are nice and safe. I find that pole arms are still the best way to go. My issue with hitting the lindworms with the whips is that I'm pretty sure they have resilience, so you only get one turn of bleed. So it doesn't feel like the bleed stacks nicely. Alright boys, surround that zombie, strip its armor. I'm keen to see how the new pole weapons are going to help in lindworm hunting. How much fatigue do lindworms have? I wonder if the pole maces might be worth exhausting them. But, I mean, the exhaust doesn't really matter much. They can still attack once a turn. And one lindworm bite is pretty much enough to one-shot a lot of your guys. But I mean, I'm hoping this campaign goes in the thousands of days. And I'm not kidding when I say that I want to have multiple spare sets of armor with lindworm attachments. Multiple, you know, spare lindworm acid resistant helmets. I want multiple sets of armor with runes and sigils for witch hunting. Multiple different weapon types for different enemy types. The works. One fatigue with 30 recovery. Okay, yeah, so you're not going to exhaust them. But again, even if you did, they could still always attack once a turn. I want my dagger guy to come online. It's going to take a while. And you have to keep reminding yourself, a lot of these lads are going to die or desert us. Hey Steebling, you right, mate? Steebling, I hope you're enjoying the Long War of the Chosen stuff. I'm loving Long War of the Chosen so much. It's great. 5 sacrifice. I think I'm going to leave his hit points at 62. We'll just take Colossus. Good job, boys. Well fought. Okay, let's rejig all the bloody armor. I don't have too much time. Fair enough. If I'm honest with myself, I don't have the time to have a streaming career at all. It's kind of crazy that I'm doing this. You couldn't stop me if you tried. I love it too much. We got loads of these hand axes. They sell for decent money. That's good. Decayed heaters, yes, we'll put those on the flanks. Look, 43 defense, 45. The defense is slowly getting up there. Someone here with shield expert. The stat points are kind of all over the place. I'm looking forward to seeing the reactions to episode 10 for Long War of the Chosen. It was something special, that's what I'll say. Lots of thralls, not worth fighting. What's our famousness level at? 666. We're quite a way to go before we can start doing noble contracts. I mean, these cultists start with 0 renown. That's really bad. Ah, fuck, I forgot to buy salt. Speetums are good. 55, 75. Plus chance to hit. Way better than these hooked blades. Wonder if it's worth investing in a couple of these speetums. I don't have the money now, so it doesn't matter. Score 2 days to the west, certainly. Okay, so noted, we're going to have to come up here to buy poachers. I don't have anyone who has the right stats for this, but let's try it anyway. Okay, he drowned in the well. Too bad. Hunters be converted? I don't think so. Any of the highborn can't be converted. Or non-lowborn. How many spears? We need 7 spears in total. We have 1, 2, 2 in the front line, so we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Swords and spare maces we don't need. I only need 2 of these hand axes. We'll keep the 2 flails. Eventually I'll find a use for those flails. Damn it, Wolfster. You've ruined everything. Someone ban Wolfster, please. Permanent ban. Get him out of here. This is an echo chamber, that's what this is. Where's that new level 1? Oh boy. I don't think anybody else is particularly worth power leveling. I would say Hirguld, he's our best fighter, but he's not converted. I don't think he will be converted either. I imagine it is still worth looking through here. I feel like our best chance at an archer is one of these guys. Or poacher. I think poachers can be converted. Any particular weapons? Not really. Any particular armor I'm hurting for? Not really. I feel like the phase we're in is the save up money for buying camp followers phase. 120, 140. The next camp follower will be very soon, 750. And what's going to be, I want a blacksmith. So the blacksmith will mean we stop losing armor, helmets, weapons, even if they're broken or lost. But that doesn't actually affect the armors and stuff from enemies dying. I think cartographer, because I want to start getting out there and exploring. We can afford, okay, so we need to discover a legendary location. can do that soon. Let the soldiers handle this. Dangerous. I'll take you very kind, my man. Thank you, Martin. So poachers are lowborn. Just check whether shepherds. Shepherds almost certainly are lowborn. All the best ranged fighters are not lowborn. In fact, I think poachers are the only lowborn that get plus range skill. Wait, don't. Militiamen. Militiamen count as lowborn, and militiamen get +5 melee skill and +5 range skill. So shepherds, militiamen, and poachers are going to be our best chance of getting ranged guys. Yeah, well, I mean, we can do that though. We can do that with hunters or any of the, you know, high level guys. We can just keep trying them out, and if you find a dumb one, then you hire him. Oopsie, that was a mistake. Well, it's Mizuma, he's tough. I wonder if brain damage works the same as dumb for conversion purposes. Like, how wasteful and risky would that be, though? You hire a nice highborn guy, have him not wear a helmet, find a raider that has a flail, and hope that the flail knocks him down with his head. It does work. Awesome. Okay, so were you able to convert to gladiator, is what you're saying? But fucking hell, depending on brain damage, that's not really something you can depend on. And their wages also drop. That's cool. So, I hate to say it, but Hirguld, our two-handed mace guy, where is he? He's got super potential. So, I need to, if we are up against raiders, I need to take his helmet off, and if I can find a raider with a flail, hope that the flail using raider can knock him down and give him brain damage. And if we have a surgeon on hand, I mean, if it's a blunt weapon hitting him, like, so what are the conditions that need to be met to get brain damage? You have to get knocked down by a blunt weapon. I don't know if you have to get hit in the head. I think it's just blunt weapon. It can't be bright, that's fine. No danger of that with my lads. Oh, the halberd, still such an amazing weapon. Even after the nerfs, amazing weapon. So you know we were talking about how the fearsome debuff isn't cumulative. So it's pretty clear that it's not cumulative from one brother, as in one guy hitting the same guy multiple times. But can the fearsome debuff stack if it's multiple brothers hitting the target? Maybe. Oh, rip. Putting up quite a fight, this lad. Well, he was. Thank you, local militiamen. No level ups. It's day 61. We are well due for another sacrifice event. I think we had the first one on day 20. It's been 40 days since we had a sacrifice event.